Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena, absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. We have already started here. Foden going face-to-face with his great rival. In with the challenge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Thinks one through. Oh, that's well spotted. Oh, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Good challenge, excellent challenge. Fair to say, I think, a cautious start from both teams. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Shifted upfield. He's shifting through the gears here. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And he's there to belt it away. Neuer. Law. So what can they make of this? Law! Oh, split-second reaction.
Law is offering a wry smile there.
Oh, good read. There's a sharp little ball here. Law! He's scored!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Nice interception, well timed. It's a pretty loose pass. Rudiger. Ronaldinho.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great... Has a look and has a go. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Mbappe. Oh, nicely intercepted. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That pass has been well intercepted. Fiddles it through. He's in plenty of space here. Messi was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Wilshere. Some resolute defending there. Bellingham. And it's Wilshere. Couldn't quite squeeze that one through. And there's his speculative strike. And that will sail harmlessly past.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Looking for the run. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Rodri. Saliba. And it's Maradona. Law. Oh, that's a key interception. He's going to be disappointed with that.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Well, it looked promising, but the final ball is just not quite right. Played out to the right. belts one. And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Rodri kept his eye on it, and he's there. João Cancelo. Hernandez, chance here to counter. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Now, what about a counter-attack? Aimed beyond the defence. Hernandez, there's the shot! Ronaldinho.
There will be 1 minute.
Ball has bounced loose now. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. He'll try from distance. And that is a routine catch. And there's the end of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Well, they definitely won't be happy with that half. They seem to lack a bit of desire, especially going forward. It wouldn't surprise me to see a change or two.
And we're already back underway here.
Bayern Munich need to get the balance right to sort this out. Ambition must be complemented by just the right amount of caution, and I think the more experienced players can oversee that.
Alaba. Foden. Here's Rodri. Fires from distance. Comfortable claim for the keeper.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
And here's Maradona. Driving on and making good progress. Mbappe! Oh, the ball's run loose here. That has ended up in no man's land. Saliba. Beckenbauer. Hernandez. And he welcomes it in. There's no flag. And he's there to clear it.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now they can spring out of defence. That's a nicely weighted pass. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Has a look and has a go. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Your impressions so far, Jim?
Well, the stats are...
Speculative strike. Roberto Carlos. Now it's Del Piero. Roberto Carlos. Showing great feet there. And Torres! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It didn't quite come off on this occasion, but it only needs a gentle tweak.
So there's going to be another change here. Lampard greeted with much expectation and fanfare.
Well, it's great we get to see him play. The fans have been calling for him to come on pretty much since the game began.
Oh, super find. Del Piero! Oh, denied brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bayern Munich have their second corner now.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Bayern Munich have now used up all but one of their substitution windows.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Lampard, Del Piero, and Del Piero! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That's been cut out, well played. Mbappe! Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Bayern Munich are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. And it's Del Piero. Gets his pass away.
Footballing width usually identifies with running room, and we've just seen a prime example. Bayern Munich really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Belts one. Into the arms of the goalkeeper.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Maradona. Rudiger wins the duel this time. Now it's Torres. Bellingham. And that is a little undercooked.
Oh, that's such a good run. More of that, please.
Now it's Foden. He'll try from distance. That is decidedly lacking.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
10, Mbappe. Number 7, Hernandez. Number 22.
That's been intercepted.
Number 18.
Now it's Haaland. Beckenbauer spots it and intercepts.
Substitution in progress.
Now it's Del Piero. Palmer! Palmer! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
There will be
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Well seen, saw that coming. Picked out, and the shot! Oh, it's in! And that has raised the roof!
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how... So that's it. It is all over. One of those games that many would have felt no one deserved to lose, but sentiment counts for nothing here, and at the margins, it was decided. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting.
Absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. So 70,000 and more followers of Germany's ultimate winning machine open their arms to their favourite sons. In the Bavarian capital, they demand another spectacle. And as you can see, we've already started here. Soboslai. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Wilshere. Very nicely done. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, and he's through the middle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, I don't think you're going to get many defenders who are as good as this fella, Koundé, when it comes to building from the back. I mean, he's always boasted impressive forward passes where you see him hit the front line with diagonals, switch play. He's got a great, varied passing game, but I really have been surprised at how good a ball carrier he is.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Son Heung-min! Goal! Bayern Munich! You just know there is no stopping that.
Oh, the contact was fantastic, right on the bootlaces, and it packed a lot of venom for what was a really potent strike.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Out towards the flank. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Hakimi. Chance here to counter. He's picked his way through. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Hakimi finds himself offside. The pass has gone astray.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Ronaldinho. Fernandez.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's shifting through the gears here. Mbappe! It's come back out! Goal! Hot knife through butter. They have done it again. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, listen, last line of defence and you don't get it right, then you're paying a visit to your net.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really
And Del Piero! It's in! Back to within one! Interesting!
Well, his movement is all based on fine margins, and the timing of his run then was ideal.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, it was important they didn't get ahead of themselves and lose their discipline. This game plan could now well reward them with an equaliser.
Alaba spots it and intercepts. And here's the chance to counter. A real chance if he can get through. Passing nice and neat. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Wilshere. Mbappe. It's Bellingham. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Aldair deals with that comfortably. Wilshere will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Looking tidy in possession. Torres! Bellingham. Played out to the right. That looks a decent ball.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Bayern Munich are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Maldini. Bayern Munich do have a chance to counter here.
This is what good chemistry is all about.
Tries a shot! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Ronaldinho.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Palmer. Wilshere. Hits one! And they can counter here. And it's Wilshere. Oh, important interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Neuer gets it away. Szoboszlai looking understandably energised after his goal. No, that's been intercepted. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. So on the whole, a very competitive game so far. Goals for both sides, neither in true command. Anything could still happen in this game. It is quite a game, breathless and laced with excitement.
Well, it's still anyone's game, as both sides have shown they have goals in them. As for the next one, should it arrive, that may have a bigger bearing as to who emerges victorious.
Substitution on the field. Number 6, Fernando Torres.
Whistle goes,
Coming on the field
and we start the
is
second half.
Number 20.
Bayern, and the finish!
Substitutions taking place.
Bayern Munich do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
And here's Neymar. Caught offside that time. Del Piero. That is a great pick out. Ronaldinho. Hakimi. Fernandez. So, what can they make of this? Gets into some space. Nicely weighted ball. And he's only two. It's Neymar! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Bayern Munich clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have ourselves a real game here.
Oh, look, Peter, I was on the fence before a ball was kicked, and I still haven't moved.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Stood up well to him there. Wilshere. That's a throw.
Substitution on the field. Number 21. Coming on to replace him is number 13.
Oh, well played.
The attendance for this match
it's
was
Szoboszlai.
62,005.
Hernandez cuts out the pass. Ronaldinho. And it's Cancelo. Maldini. It's a pretty loose pass. João Cancelo. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Bayern Munich, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played back in. That could spell trouble. Now the finish! Goal! Bayern Munich! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Gently done. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Hakimi. Looking for the runner. Oh, that's well spotted. And that is as far as they're going to go. Mbappe. He's in space and looking for options. And he's managed to get rid. And that's a good ball. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Modric! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Well, there are a few pockets of space that are being exploited, and they need filling, and fast.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Ah, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Threads one in. That is good alertness.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
More and more pressure on the ball here. Koundé.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And that's put paid to a promising move. Looking for the run. Oh dear, less said about that pass the better. Decent hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Substitution on the field. Number 18, Ronaldinho. Number 5, João Cancelo. Number 15, Hernandez. Coming on the field, number 17, De Bruyne. Number 4, Hakimi. Number 2, Roberto Carlos.
Bayern Munich are making a change now. it's Neymar. Conte. And he's there to retrieve it. Can he get it through? Wilshere. He's got the shot away! He has done it! And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line.
That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
And yes, it's him again. Bayern Munich could not have picked a better time to snatch a two-goal lead. Is there still time for a response?
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that. They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
And it's Müller. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Oh, that is a nice touch. Andrick! Oh, the ball's run loose here. And the referee brings it to a close. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity. Good evening to you and welcome on this most perfect evening for a game of football to which we look forward immensely. It's hardly a surprise that everybody has come here in their droves, this being a fixture that has received so much coverage in the days leading up to it. And it's good to see that we have a good contingent of visiting fans by the look of it too. The atmosphere is amicable, the conditions do bring out the best in everyone, and I think we're all looking forward to a feel-good game. Chance! There is the supremely talented Jack Wilshere. I wonder what sort of role he's going to have with him.
Well, he's very versatile, so I suspect he might play a combination of deep-lying midfielder, but also get forward and be a box-to-box presence.
What they say about him, a player with Spanish technique, but an English lion heart.
Not a bad combination.
Wilshere. And here's Neymar. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. Ronaldinho. Now that's well seen too. Vieira. And it's Wilshere, played out to the left flank. João Cancelo kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Mbappe. Here it comes. Neuer is there to take. Alaba. No goals as yet. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Messi looks to get on the end of this. And it's Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because...
Oh, what a mistake! Oh, that's Mbappe! Good hit, kept the keeper honest. Rodri. Mbappe. And no, that was never going to make it. Dybala. Vieira. And he cuts out the supply. Wilshere. And it's Maradona. Wilshere. Messi. Now Lewis. Dybala. Now Lewis. And here's Messi. Not the most accurate pass. And now the breakaway. He's a sharp little ball here. Roberto Carlos is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Wilshere shifted it to the flank. DiMarco. And it's Vieira. And here's Maradona. Roberto Carlos. He won't be happy with that one. Roberto Carlos is sporting a guilty look after that.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
And it's Maradona. Now that looks a decent ball. Wilshere to Messi. And it's Vieira. Saliba. Now Lewis. And it's Wilshere. Now Saliba. Now it's Maradona. That was not gone well. Oblak clears. And they're back on the ball again. Neymar. Out to the left it goes.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Distributed tidily. Mbappe! He's shifting through the gears here. And we hit half-time. Well, perhaps not full of thrills and spills, but a game which has been of a very high level, certainly defensively, as both teams walk off unscathed. A tight affair, 0-0 at the break. Bayern Munich head to the dressing room, not yet having broken through. Tight, cagey game. Neither team any further forward than they were when they started out.
From all local major stations. Substitution on the field, number 8, Maradona.
And the action
Coming
is
on
back
the
underway.
is Number 11.
Well, that first 45 minutes didn't deliver as we'd hoped. Lots of effort, but a lack of quality with the finishing has left us hoping that someone could step up and produce something a little more.
It's Wilshere! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, that's a decent try when you consider the range.
Lewis. And it's Wilshere. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Bayern Munich do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
I'll be fascinated to see how the change now affects their overall strategy.
Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. He's looking to set free a runner. Vieira cuts out the pass. And we have our very first corner. Cleared away. And now a sudden chance to counter. Neymar. Looking for the runner. Decent hit! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. That's going to go a long way. Ball is over the line.
Substitution on the field. Number 19, Wilshere. Coming on to replace him is number 7, Frank Lampard.
Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. He's going to be disappointed with that. Ronaldinho.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention.
He's had a shot! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Neymar. They've got to be quick to recover this. Plenty to aim at here. He's had a hit! Really well taken goal.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
A 1-0 lead established.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Could move up a gear here. Back into the middle. And it's Wilshere. Now it's Dybala. Some resolute defending there.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether...
And Dybala! He scores! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Bayern Munich still have the cards to affect this game. Neymar. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encourage the pass.
Big chance! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Coming on the field is number 17, De Bruyne.
That's headed upfield. Now it's Mbappe. And it's De Bruyne. Lampard. Neymar. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayern Munich clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Mbappe. Oh, it's De Bruyne! Goal! Bayern Munich! And again they hit the front.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Bayern Munich get themselves into the lead. And he's got the shot away! It's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. That looks like a preconceived plan. Win the ball and then unleash.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you peg back again.
Aimed beyond the defence.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling. They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Wilshere, there he goes, motoring forward. No way through. Lewis, passing is crisp and sharp. De Bruyne, looking for options for movement. And he welcomes it in. Great ball, and he's in here. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it does end all square. Inspiration, perspiration, both on show in equal measure. Just not enough on either side to find a winner. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of acting.
Well, good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. As you can see, there's been a terrific atmosphere here. There is great expectation, excitement, and it has built nicely in these idyllic conditions. Conditions which are certainly playing their part in creating a glorious ambience. It's quite a struggle to get in here, points of access hard to come by, and an awful lot of people gathering to get through the gates, but regardless of that, there's a great feel here and much excitement for the game ahead. It really is a sight to behold here as Spotify Camp Nou opens its arms to the Barcelona nation, 100,000 plus in unison. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Mbappe! Barcelona finding their passes. Well, there's the man we're all here to see, the thriller-minute Neymar. He really does turn every game into a showbiz occasion. So I wonder, Jim, what is in today's show?
Well, plenty, we hope, Peter.
Loose pass, and they tries a shot! He's delivered all right!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more. Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, that is... and the shot! It's in! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments!
Well, that's so refreshing. They went a goal down, and you never would have guessed it. Their reaction has been emphatic. The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
Bayern Munich grab the equaliser, and we're all square.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
And the counter is on. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. And he's in on goal. Jorginho, midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Threads one in. Oh, super find. Mbappe! Mbappe! Wilshere. Oh, he's found him in space! João Cancelo. Not the most accurate pass. There really wasn't very much in that, not far away from being a telling final ball.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
João Cancelo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And he's intervened well there. Well, looks a good ball through. Oh, they could be caught out here. Final ball not quite right, and his teammates are irritated at that. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe! Goal! Bayern Munich! And the comeback is complete. And he's done it again. He's got his second. Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And it's Messi. Bops him off it and wins back the ball. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Beckenbauer. That's Rudiger. Hernandez.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And it's Messi. Alaba gets over and intercepts. Bayern Munich looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Looking for options for movement. shot could be on. And that's great hit! He scores! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. How very smart. He just got it right.
Messi really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So the lead now is 2.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
And here's Messi. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And here's Messi. Wilshere. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Crosses it in. Oh, well played. And there is the half-time whistle.
Bayern Munich are 2 up, and on the balance of things, I would say deservedly so. They had a very coherent game plan, and if they are allowed to continue in the same vein, I can only see the margin getting bigger.
Bayern Munich head in for half-time with a 3-1 lead.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10.
And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
El dorsal 22.
Mbappe. Now it's De Bruyne. Goes down, but nothing given. Aims beyond the defence.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
In with the challenge. And it's Giroud. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Just eases him off the ball. Hakimi gets across to intercept that. Jorginho. Looking for the run. Jorginho is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Can he get it through? Messi.
That's going in strongly.
And there's his chance to lead the counter. João Cancelo promptly onto that, and that is that. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Now it's Giroud. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Del Piero. Wilshere gets it back. Del Piero. Now it's Mbappe. Can he finish? And it's there! Pomp, panache and passion. This a man full of it all. And that will surely go down as one of the easiest goals he could ever score.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner.
He's had a hit! And it's in! Yet another goal in an awesome performance! They are in complete charge! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there.
Oh, shooting chance! Oh, denied at the last.
Oh, no, that was a chance. What a chance. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Hernandez. Neymar. Has a goal! Keeper always had the measure of that.
OK, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Barcelona have their second corner now. Del Piero getting the... He's having a go! He's put his foot right through that one.
Well, that's a sign that he clearly feels the need to take it upon himself to try and get his side back into this.
Jorginho. Neymar gets into some space. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Jorginho. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Fiddles it through, and it's been taken straight back, and he was quick to react. Now that looks a decent ball. Mbappe! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Bayern Munich certainly look a very capable counter-attacking team. They're direct, they're quick, and to be honest, they're full of belief that it'll pay off.
Messi. Mbappe! Bayern Munich needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little...
It's been intercepted. He's found the way through. And again, he's sorted that out terrifically. No complaints about that challenge. Robust, but fair. Oh, nicely intercepted. And it's Giroud. Looking for the runner. Messi. Mbappe. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Towering header! And he's there to belt it away. Jorginho proves too strong. And now they can spring out of defence. Hakimi. Lampard. De Bruyne. Mbappe. Mbappe has got himself a free kick. Well seen, saw that coming. Spread it left. Good spot, he's seen the run. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Bayern Munich clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Bayern Munich have it back and they can go again. 5 minutes to add. Now it's Lamp, shapes to shoot! Mbappe! They've scored! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
He's got 4. That is great hit! No mistake! How many? Just how many? And there goes the final whistle. So the winners, bullish and belligerent after a remarkable collective effort. Fall behind they may have done, but they were having none of that. Mbappe, totally unstoppable today. Everything he touched turned to goals. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Yeah, they had a game plan which was about hammering away in central positions, and it paid off. For me, they were persistent and ruthless.
Thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both,